You can come with your right hand, with that right-handed shear, and have a guide that travels. A guide that you can use for the whole transition of the haircut. The whole entire controlled shear over comb, you have a guide. Most important, how do you hold your comb, okay? If you go in and you hold your comb like this, and you're using a long shear like this, you're gonna cut yourself. Even with a 6-inch shear, you might cut yourself. What you wanna do is back that comb out like this, okay? So you wanna place the comb in between your first 2 fingers, put your thumb on the spine, your middle finger behind the comb, and your index finger on top, okay? Just like that. Then you wanna pull the comb out a little bit like that. You see that? Now you can get in there and do a shear over comb. You're not having to come back down. What you're doing is you're taking that shear, you're bracing the hair into the spine of the comb, okay? You can see where you left off. If you hold it flush, you're gonna cut too much, too high up. If you wanna soften and work on that exterior and marry where you left off with the clippers into that top length, then you wanna anchor the comb out. You wanna open, you see your guide, where you left off. On that diagonal, same section. You wanna cut. You wanna lift, lock it down, cut. Lift, lock it back down. See your guide, you can see where that hair is, and you can cut. Not super fast, but you don't see any lines because you're controlling that section, okay? That's on a diagonal. We're gonna transition to more horizontal, doing the exact same thing. We're gonna follow with our guide, and we're gonna travel with that guide. Locking it down. You can see where we left off. You can see the hair that we need to cut. We're gonna lift. We're gonna cut. Lock it down. Cut. Already I've started to smooth that out. Now I'm going very slow because I'm showing you the mechanics. It's like blow drying a section of hair. You put the brush in, you lift up the hair, you get the nozzle under it, you come back with your brush, and you hit it with the heat, right? It's the same thing when I'm using my shear and my comb together. I'm controlling the hair as if I was grabbing it with my fingers. We started more diagonal, went into more of a horizontal. We're gonna drop down in a diagonal back. Same exact thing. Lift, lock it back down. I'm coming on that diagonal, I'm elevating. I'm working in a thicker area throughout here, and the crown is a little thicker, so maybe I switch it over to my wide teeth and I drop down because I want to have a little more play. Anchor it, cut, lift, lock it back down. I can see my guide, and I'm cutting, dropping down. Again, there's the guide. I'm lifting, locking it, back down. I can see the guide, I'm elevating, and I'm cutting. I'm coming into that smile line, and I'm softening that light to dark contrast, but I'm not cutting it super tight. In fact, if you look at it, you see on that white door, it's coming out. I'm maintaining weight through here, but you see how we've stretched it out and we created that shape? It's not super high and tight.